on part of Israel to control the whole region, and is always considered to be sacred, and they are the hope of peace and keeping dialogue on to achieve the peace. The negotiations focus on this, and keeping this mediation should be a priority, but this
there's not going to be any peace, right? It's not going to be any peace. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakah Kodash, and the double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for enduring, laboring in the footsteps of the men that they've labored in. Go to Thessalonians. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, when Yahushua is going to come back in a spaceship with the other angels, Michael the archangel. For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. Drunken off these the hopes of investing in gold before it jumps too high, or silver since it hit $42, or how the bond market is crashing, and the bond market's really is what controls the world, with the government selling bonds and treasuries and all that. And then how the whole I mean, it's just a lot going on. All right, you have the Venezuela America situation. You have people losing their job for speaking out against Captain Kirk. All right,
to immediately stop the aggression and to release the Palestinian prisoners.
and then you have the Arab Islamic Summit, the Muslim NATO, drunk off the revenge and the idea of going after these Israeli people. All right, because the whole world is at war with the children of Israel. All right, they are confederate against the children of Israel, but the whole world is not at war with the Israelis. All right, America helps the Israelis. Psalms chapter 83, verse 1. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, all right, the Israelites, and consulted against thy hidden ones. All right, they hid us from our identity. All right, they scattered us. They didn't even let us know we're a people. All right. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. And they finally succeeded, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. So instead of them calling themselves the children of Israel, they're calling themselves the Israelis. Right? They're not even trying to speak about the 12 tribes of Israel, which is Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel are Israel, and they're Israelites, not Israelis. So the Muslim NATO is going against the Israelis. All right, the Heavenly Father is gathering everyone to the battle for the Middle East, the major battle.
أود أن أختتم كلمتي هذه بقول الله عز وجل واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا صدق الله العظيم شكرا لكم جميعا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
شكرا دولة الرئيس. الآن أحيل الكلمة إلى معالي السيد يرلان كوشانوف رئيس البرلمان لجمهورية.
Now we're not about to watch all of this. All right, the first couple seconds was worth made me click it, but I missed it, and it's live, so I can't rewind it. So Psalm chapter 83, verse 4. They have said, "Come and let us cut them off from being a nation." And they're saying the same things to the Israelis. They're like, we got to stop these people. All right. Instead of there being the 12 tribes of Israelis, they just have different beliefs within their belief or within their identity that they're just like how people want to identify as Boy George. All right, this woman at my job that I'm about to leave in a couple days because I have another job. But this woman says she has a what I have, and she hopes that her and her girlfriend, her wife, could have a baby one day, and all this madness. She got a little fake little mustache and a little fake little beard and a little A cup. So she wears sweaters all the time, even if it's 100 degrees. All right, that's what she identifies as, but that she's not a man, right? She's not a man, and she's not a husband, and she can't do the work because she's too weak. All right, there's 4 or 5 other actual women that work at the company that I'm about to leave. And they're stronger than her, but none of them want to be a man. But the one that wants to be a man is the weakest goddamn one, and she can't lift shit. Shit is ridiculous, man. Psalm chapter 83 verse. So she identifies herself as by a man's name, but she ain't no goddamn man. All right? Just like the Jewish people are not Jews. All right? So verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. They're confederate against the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They only approve of their gods. All right? For their false gods. The tabernacles of Edom, and because they're against the Heavenly Father, they're against us. Because the Heavenly Father is for us. So who can be against us? Right? For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, all right, the so-called white man. But because of slavery, captivity, them conquering the world, they've spread their seed throughout the land. So you have Edomites that look like all different nations, right? Especially in the past 500 years. To where even you have the Chinaman, Moab, they've been going down to Africa and making and spreading their seed throughout the continent of Africa, all right, and abandoning their partners, according to the news, Google it, abandoning their partners and leaving their babies because hey, look, they don't have the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, all right, because an Israelite man is not to leave his child and wouldn't. All right, it's the Israelite woman that got the goddamn demon on her. All right, so anyway, the tabernacles of Edom, the so-called white man, and a lot of these niggas out here, and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes. All right, so Ishmael, all right, and these Arabs, all right, Elam, all right, these God damn, what do you want? God damn it. All of these nations, all right? All of these nations, the Philistines, the ancient Egyptians, all of these nations, because they're all still here. The children of Ham, the children of Shem, and the children of Japheth are all still here. The children of Abraham, father of many nations, are all still here, all right? Gabal, and Ammon and Amalek, right? The so-called Jewish people, the seed of Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. In the book of Genesis, around the 30th, in the 30th chapter, I don't want to say 36, but in the 30th chapters, it speaks of Amalek being the great-grandson of Esau, Edom. Esau, Edom's grandson. Asur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, and the children of Lot are the so-called Chinese and Japanese. Moab and God damn, I ain't said his brother name in that long. Moab and damn, I'm drawing a blank. Salagia. Moab and Moab. God damn, Salagia. It's bothering. Genesis chapter 19. It's bothering. Genesis chapter 19, verse 36. First, thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. All right, that's why the so-called Japanese and Chinese have those eyes like some old Down syndrome or some inbred, inbred stuff. And because we're not supposed to be having sex with our daughters, man. All right, but the daughters went off. It was all the power of the Spirit of the Lord to just show that His will needs to be done on earth as it is in heaven. Verse 37, and the firstborn bare a son and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites unto this day. All right, there is no end to all the people. And the younger she also bare a son and called his name Ben-Ami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon unto this day. Khan. It's getting thrown off. All right. So the Japanese are the Ammonites, children of Ammon, and the Chinese are the Moabites. All right. That's why the scriptures speak of Moab partaking in Esau, Edom's judgment. Right. So they've always been against Israel. But what this Muslim NATO summit is about is versus the Israelis. Right? Wars and rumors of wars. Shalom.